Things like Lulu could be very dangerous, the mobility from these champions, but they need to just find the burst. If they can cut out Rookie, cut out Gala, this should be a closed shutout game.
Hey, this time Wei able to take, or not able to take his own red buff because Beishon stole the boy from him.
Yes.
Able to take these Krugs, but he's just gonna have to flash away. Elk's gonna follow him because he knows that Knight is here. Not even able to get fully over the wall before BLG. Wei, that is gonna be a good sign for them, but jungle matchup again, really favoring Beishon at this point. Sure, they're gonna be able to get this first neutral objective, but Beishon is getting dangerously close to level 6 before Wei's even hit 5.
We've got Grubs in 45. Does Beitron try to find another timer before he resets, get him closer to that Shojin that we're expecting? This is third time respawn of Raptors. Beitron is in no man's land. No one can connect with him. He knows that Mako, Rookie, and Wei are here.
Okay, he's able to just flash away, but here comes the rest of IG. The Spirit Rush and the Charm will finally punish Beishon for his aggression. But now the collapse is here on to Mako in response. It's a 1-for-1 overall, but BLG get the kill. For Spider-Man, no way home.
Bin's dead.
Bin is in some trouble. Gets a whole shock blast towards him. The Doran still keeps him alive a little bit. He does have the ultimate though. Going to go all out onto the Shy. Not a lot of mana left onto the Jace. The Intofo strike doing a lot of work. The Q3 not going to connect. He flashes in, and Bin gets himself the solo bolo.
That's Bin Sante. Here's Rookie. He's going to clean this one up, but the wave has already done enough damage. Bin
Bear going to have a nice time dodging away from this. So one of the most mobile AD carries in the game. I was wondering if we were going to see a Hexblade build from this area, but it looks like that's going to have to wait for just a little bit.
Not first item. I would report you if you're going Hexblade first. Hexblade first is tough.
I've seen some, I feel like I've seen some, maybe it's my build. Here to hit this objective. See here, Gala, Wei, and Mako hovering around the area, but here comes the Glacial Fissure, finding the knockup and immediately onto the Vi. Forcing her to use the Vault Breaker away. All 5 members of BLG are here at the Herald first, and they should be able to take it down. But it looks like IG still want to go for the fight. Charm only lands onto Bin, and he uses the Pathmaker very nicely to make sure no crowd control goes BLG's way. The Winter's Bite lands onto Mako, in goes the Claw. They found the Glacial Tomb onto the Shy, but the Shy is able to flash away safely, and Wei is able to have the Wild Growth on top of him. Bin goes all out, but Wei is able to get away, and in goes Gala. He makes sure that Elk will go down before he does, and it's a 1-for-1 at the cost of the Rift Herald going BLG's side, and they're going to proc it to try to crack open this mid lane tier 1 turret.
We've got 3 Grubs. They've done this in every single game. Overload on the one side of the map, grab yourself turret. It just happens to be that mid lane isn't in. Might be Mako up next. Has to use the flash to get out of this one. BLG playing aggressive, and it is again really tough for IG, who are late to that objective. He resistances, but maybe gets augmented by a Lulu. Already getting damage down on the way. It's Dragon now up and available, and IG are going to start this, but you're going to have Casante late.
Go on, gets caught by the Charm of Rookie, and that means that IG will get the first kill of the fight. Bin does not have any teleport, and he's on the top side of the map, so this is going to be Dragon going IG's way. A nice play specifically from the IG mid laner, Rookie on the Ahri, to find a pick onto On, and to make sure that IG are the ones to get this second trade.
Oh no, it's not going to get picked off here. They're going to go for a 4-man play onto this bottom side. They're going to look to trade. Bin does have teleport. It is coming up now.
Knight still has his ulti, going to be able to buy a lot of time, using it to try do a little bit of damage onto Wei. The Claw not going to be able to send him away, and that's going to be Zeri picking up the kill. Teleport does come in. The redemption in from On is just going to be enough to help Wei go down with the help of Bin, who now is able to go all out and get himself a double kill. But the Charm from Rookie once again is true, and Gala will get kill number 4 of this.
Why are we even posturing around this objective?
Yeah, and then it results in obviously the first kill going over, and then Knight getting singled out and just triggered out.
The onus is on BLG, but the agency does not come from IG. They are not able to get into this fight, and Wei needs to find something.
Knight finds the stun. It's on to the Shy, and that's going to make him go down, but it comes at the cost of Beishon. 1-for-1 overall. Here goes Wei with the season assist. Looking for Knight, looking for Bin, but the damage is too much on Elk's side, and makes it a 2-for-1 in favor of BLG.
The only reason BLG are not able to continue going forward is because Beichuan got caught out there. Bin doesn't show. Rookie's gonna walk straight into Fog.
He thought he was safe with the ward in there, but the control ward denies any vision of night. And that means that the BLG mid laner is able to take down his opposition. Rookie has had such a great game on this Ahri so far, but one critical mistake will yield his enemy team the Otacon buff.
That is a massive mistake coming in from Rookie, and that was the poise that we were looking for IG to have throughout this series. Eventually now finishing this one out, Otacon's done. They need to get a recall in and get ready to fight for Dragon, because the only way I see IG being able to fight out of this game is getting themselves a Mountain Drake Soul.
Attempted to try to make a play. Now, the plus side for Invictus Gaming is Gala on this Zeri. Looking close to that third item in the Infinity Edge. Not going to be available for a potential Dragon fight, so because of that, BLG going to be able to take that one for free. Getting more resources into their main carries has to be the priority for Invictus. They have to make sure that Gala is able to 1v9 these fights, because that is the best opportunity for them to keep themselves in this series.
I called for them to go for the Drake. IG instead, they want to go towards top side, get themselves a turret in that lane, and get gold onto the Jace.
BLG are going to be very happy with that, as a 5v5 team fight is exactly what they're looking for.
They're trying to burn this down. It's already at half HP. Wei is tracked right now. His vision, great job from our observers.
Bin with the all-out, going to try to send the Vi away, allow for Beichuan to secure the objective. That's Baron Nashor in the hands of Bilibili Gaming. The Wild Growth going to keep Wei alive as he Vault Breakers out to safety.
I think BLG right now, all you are focusing on, because you know IG are recalling, get back into waves and let's get gold back into your pack pockets here, because we spent the last 3.5 minutes on this mid wave.
Oh man, yeah, not the best here for IG. The fact that they spent so much time trying to prevent that Baron from going down and they weren't able to do so anyway. Not only that, at Soul Point in the hands of BLG as well.
We're building in this instance, because this is the only way you're going to be able to keep Gala alive and make sure that he can really fight with impunity in these team fights. It's going to be Wei right now trying to find some jungle camps on the top side, invading the enemy team. They're going to protect the mid-tier one, but this is still just BLG using those 3 grubs and the Baron at their backs. They're going to get 2 turrets for this at the very least.
Wei, he's trying to clear like a topside scuttle crab or something. He's so separated from the rest of his team.
He got the blue buff and that's it, man. He ran out.
That is the main source of engage here for Invictus Gaming. But Gala trying to flash forward anyway. He gets knocked up, he gets stunned, but he's able to get one back before he finally ends up going down. Meanwhile, Wei went down to Beichuan on the backside of the fight in the mid lane. So it's overall a 2-for-1 in favor of BLG. And now it's only 3 members of Invictus Gaming left to try to defend their base. The Antopa strikes lands on the Shy. He is separated from the rest of his team, and Bin goes all out.
That's
and sends the Shy into the dirt. Only Rookie and Mako survive, and that's not going to be enough to try to stop the end of this game and the end of the series.
Bilibili found their mark in IG, tried to pull the trigger a little too soon. A base defense turns into the end of the game.
Rookie has to do his damnedest to clear the wave, to take out anybody on BLG, but it just will not happen. It was a clinic here in Game 4. An easy series win for BLG as they upset Invictus Gaming.